Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday, where we pay homage to the games of the past. Today's date is May 2nd, 2016, and we are trying to get these prototypes of the Dream Chaser, which is a small vehicle. That one just blew up. Small vehicle that is supposed to shuttle passengers to and from the space station. That is a pretty interesting concept. We're testing a bunch of prototypes to see how well they fly. It's essentially a little tiny fraction of a plane. It's basically folded up wings that you attach to a payload. The actual Dream Chaser has wings that it fits in a medium-sized fairing, but they have actual wings that fold up and is able to go into the fairing, and upon coming back to Earth, it will have the ability to retract those wings or extend those wings so that it can land. This particular version of Kerbal Space Program, it didn't have any of those robotic actuators that is in the new version. So I could probably improve on this design with the new version of the game, but I haven't fired this game up before since a while now. It's been a while since I streamed. I did ask you guys a question if you wanted me for a Throwback Thursday to actually play the game, but I haven't received much feedback. Someone did suggest that I stream again or try to. The thing is, with my data cap and my limited bandwidth and intermittent internet, I wouldn't be able to have a quality stream like I usually do. There are times when I stream and it takes longer than an hour to do a particular mission, even though I streamed. Back in the day, it was like 3 hours every session. So that's how long it usually takes per mission. And I eventually planned it out where if it is a long mission, I already had the craft built before I head out and do the actual flying. So I don't know, 3 hours of that. I don't know if my internet is that stable to last that long, but eventually we'll see. Maybe in my new place we'll have something more stable. As of now, this thing, I only have like a gig of, what do you call it? I think it's a terabyte per month for my data cap, because I have a certain service that I've had in California where they just had a cap. Before they didn't used to be unlimited. Anyway, you can see me flying this Dream Chaser. It surprisingly flies well. It reminds me of that Dodo in Grand Theft Auto 3, which by the way didn't have planes, but it was kind of like an Easter egg to have something that flew, and that's the feeling I get. Except with the Dodo, I believe you had to use the wind to keep it afloat. You actually had to dip down, or you had to climb and dip down to be able to stay in flight. So that's something I didn't need to do with this craft, because it actually had its own engines. So it's pretty good and handled pretty well. you'll see pretty soon that we're going to launch it up in space in its own small fairing. I did, I think later on when I got better at the game, the Dream Chaser, I hooked it up as an asymmetric launch, like a shuttle launch. I attached it to a large orange fuel tank and flew it just like it was a shuttle. I had solid rocket boosters on each side, and I had them clipped together with the variable strengths of thrust, so that it mimicked the trail of actual SRBs for a rocket launch or a shuttle launch. It was like a miniature shuttle launch. It's kind of funny. It was difficult to fly too. It was asymmetric, and had to figure out the right level of thrust or else I would tip over. So here we're launching the space station that it's going to attach to. We have 3 solar panels. So this actual space station is going to house two of the Dream Chasers on each side. Just kind of in a regular, or where the Dream Chasers are in real life, it's attached to a larger space station. The one that I made is just a module, so it's not that great, or it's not that impressive, but it is orbiting the moon. But it is a science lab, so it can house scientists. It's kind of funny to have a large Dream Chaser for this unit. It's unnecessary. Actually, I think it's a wasted expense because my Dream Chasers cost more than the space station, so I believe they do. But it is a good thing that we did. It has ports for expandability. I believe in the later episodes I do make the space station a bit bigger and have the Dream Chasers a bit further down the line so that it looks a little bit more like the real thing. But I don't think I ever made a replica of the space station or the ISS. Just one of those things. It's hard to recreate in Kerbal Space Program. Some people make it look easy, but launching that many things, especially since I'm in career mode, it'll take me a while. But there are some talented people out there, especially in the Kerbal Space Program community, that's able to do that, and I can recommend a few. Anyway, this is all the time that we have. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Throwback Thursday. Again, if you want me to play this game, please leave a comment below. If you liked, or if you want to see more videos, please like, and just to be sure that you don't miss future videos, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in 3 days. This is John Nezodam signing out. Take care, stay safe, and remember, you're essential.